Okay, let's revisit the Simplexes head-to-head. This video, I had the 277 and the 267. Let's start with the 277 version. This machine I've swung this around for about 1,300 hours, so, you know, it's kind of worn out a little bit. But I have updated it and downgraded it and upgraded and downgraded it to different versions. But I have beat this machine to death. It's still going. It's still going. Sure, it has been into warranty already for my speaker, but it came back and I've just been, you know, messing with the versions a little bit. It's going back and forth from 278 to 277. So let's give it a little ground balance here. Okay. In the test garden here, here's that clad $50 that's been sitting there for both these coins, these deep coins here. I'm just going to do 2 coins here. Deep coins, 9 inches deep, clad $50. It's very stable right now, very stable. This target's been kind of elusive today with all my machines there. So I'm in Park 2 mode there. I'll go to Park 1 mode, which is a 3-tone, slower recovery speed, deeper depth field of detection, okay? You have to swing a lot slower here. I'm not gonna be able to hit it with swinging fast. I get one-way target there, swinging fast, but you have to go a little bit slower. Let's go to Park field mode, okay? Pretty solid there. Here's a clad or a silver quarter, 9 inches deep with a bunch of rusty nails all above it, square nails. That is smacking that big time today. This is the best this machine has ever performed today in the test garden. Okay, let me go to, I'm gonna go to Park 1 mode. Oh wow, that is just performing very well today. Let me go to Park 2 mode, okay? Look at that. So I really like this machine in the test garden, okay? This is the only place I like this 277 version. The 277 and 278, I've been just going back and forth and just testing them out. And in the field, it's much different. I know where these coins are at. I know how fast to swing. I know how deep they are. I know what angle they're at. I know what kind of iron's in the hole with them. And in the field, all machines perform different than in field than in a controlled environment like a test garden like this here, okay? Let's go with the 267 version. Okay, that was the 277 version. Let's go with the 267 version. And this version, I prefer this version over all the other Simplex updates because it's so stable. And a lot of people have been asking me, you know, why do you like the 267 version so much more? It's not as deep, you know, you don't have as many modes and stuff on it. It's all about performance, you know. I don't want all those extra modes. It just makes it so much more of an unbalanced machine. It makes it unstable machine. And nobody was complaining about the depth of the old Simplex, right? Who are they trying to compete with? This is a $250 detector. All I wanted on this original 267 version is that pinpoint button to be a mute button. The first day I used it, I wish that pinpoint button was just a mute button. Now we got a mute button, but we have a whole bunch of other features that you don't need, and they have more sensitivity. I didn't want a more sensitive machine. The 267 is a very stable machine. So let's ground balance this. Let's ground balance it real quick here. And let's hit over that, let it go through its phase here, the ground balance phase. Okay, let's hit this clad $50 at 9 inches deep. Look at that thing, smacking it like there's no tomorrow. Smacking it like there's no tomorrow. Let's go to park mode, okay? Look at how fast I'm swinging. Smacking it, okay? Let's go to park mode on this irony target here at 9 inches deep, the silver quarter, 9 inches deep, okay? It's very stable. That bar right there is staying at 3 bars. See it? Now let's go to park mode, okay? So there's quite a big difference in these machines out in the field. You know, when I'm out in the curb strips, or I'm out in a farm field, or I'm out at a park or a school, these machines respond way different. And the only mode that I really like in this 267 is the park mode, because the recovery speed is so fast. I can recover targets out very fast, and I can pinpoint very fast with this machine because it's so stable. With the 277 and 278, I've had a lot of problems pinpointing that target, and it's been kind of jumpy, a little bit noisy at times, but this 267 is, I think, a little bit chattier today in this test garden. And this is the test garden. It's a controlled environment. You know, I know where, like I said, I know where those coins are at. But this machine here, the 277 and the 278, I've used the 278 for a little while here too. This is the machine that I've been just going back and forth on these versions. And I think the 277 version is a little bit more stable, to tell you the truth. The 278 version is just really jumpy. The meter on the depth meter is really jumpy on it still. And even at full gain, even at half gain on these machines, it's still really hard to get around that EMI. With this machine here, all I have to do is just drop it down 1 bar, 1 click, and most of the EMI will go away. And it doesn't really interfere too much with the depth. But, you know, this Simplex is such an innovation in technology compared to these older machines. I'm sure I love my Anfibio. I'm not talking bad about my Anfibio, but the Anfibio just does not go deep. So let me just give you a little tidbit of this right here, okay? This is the stock coil on here. That's the stock coil on those, okay? And this machine is a high-end machine. Let me ground balance it. Ground balance it there. Let me smack that 3-tone, not even hitting that $1/2, that clad $1/2, not even hitting it, okay? Let me go to 2-tone. I'm gonna go 2-tone. Okay, I'm gonna go this silver quarter here with all the iron on it. It really likes iron. Look at the gain on that. See that? Watch this. I'll jack it up all the way. I'm going to see what it'll do. It's probably going to be really noisy here. 3-tone. I'm running too hot. I'm getting all that shatter and stuff when I'm swinging over it. Here's that $1/2 here. 3-tone. But the Anfibio, I I don't use the Anfibio much because the Anfibio is really good in the dumps. I can put smaller coils on it, or I can go into places where the Simplex is not going to perform. Because the Simplex, I only have one coil option for it right now, and it doesn't do well in the dump because it has such a huge coil on it. If I put the 5-inch coil on here, or maybe the 7-inch coil, or the 4x7.5, or the 5x7.5, I can just slaughter the dumps, and the Simplex will not even go there. It's just impossible because it's too big of a coil. I don't really use this stock coil on the Anfibio too much because it doesn't perform as well in the places that I go to. But it doesn't perform as well as the Cruiser 7x11 coil, the 7x11 half-inch coil. It's just that Cruiser coil is so much lighter, and it makes the machine a lot easier to swing around than this larger coil here. But there we go. There's the Simplexes head-to-head. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe.